Hello, Wanderers! We are going to be playing more 100 Line Last Defense Academy, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Don't give me a star for that. Oh, somebody's here. Please don't be Gaku. Open the door and welcome my guest inside. It's not. Hey there, Takumi. I've come to extend a little invitation for you. Oh? What are you inviting me to exactly? We still haven't celebrated our last victory. So, I thought we could get everyone together for a party. Gaku and I spent yesterday evening getting it ready. Apparently he picked up a few tricks from all the jobs he'd worked in the food industry. Huh? I never expected cooking to be Gaku's thing. Alright, I'm in. Are we doing it in the cafeteria like usual? No, actually, we're going to make it a barbecue. Outside in the schoolyard. Cooking food out in the fresh open air is something we never could have done in the Tokyo residential complex. Why not take the opportunity to enjoy it? You've got a point. Feel free to drop by whenever you're ready. I'll go let the others know. What if I just didn't show up? Edo left, pausing at the door to give me one of his timid smiles. A barbecue, huh? Yeah, I guess that could be fun. You know who probably love a barbecue? The fire guy. He's somewhere. He's probably part of the wall. Is this where we're going? Do I go here? Gotta admit, I had my doubts, but this setup is pretty freaking sweet. I know, right? Cooking at school's kinda... I know, right? Cooking at school's already kind of of a novelty. And now we get to do it under a real open sky, too. Well, I've been grilled at school plenty of times. It makes a change to be the one doing the grilling. Sounds like you had it rough. Hey, we're here to talk or eat. Come on, let's get started already. Alright. Okay. Help yourselves, we've got plenty. So eat as much as you want.
It sounds like a challenge. Hope you're ready for this stuff to get annihilated.
You think you can eat more than my brothers and sisters? This is nothing. I'll keep it coming till you're all satisfied.
This is fun! It's so different from any of the barbecue parties I've been to before. It was unnerving at first, the way the sky just goes on and on forever. But I think I'm starting to like it.
Really? I still can't get used to it. But maybe that's just me.
This fish is so cold and refreshing.
Hey, I haven't grilled that one yet. It's still frozen.
Oh, that's all right. I'll have it as it is. I actually prefer my food nice and frosty.
Yeah, waiting for it to cook is boring anyway. But that anticipation's half the fun of a barbecue.
I don't know what half this stuff is, but it sure is good. You know, I've heard that human meat tastes like chicken.
This is chicken.
It's nice to see everyone having a good time.
Almost everyone. Something the matter, Shoma? Why aren't you eating? Huh? Oh, well... It's nothing. Sorry if I made you worry. I'm fine, really.
Huh?
Well, if you're sure. Seems like you wanted to tell me something just now. How do you like the party, Takumi? Oh, hey, Ito. Yeah, I'm having fun. This was a great idea. Where'd you get the grill and all the utensils and stuff, though? I don't remember seeing those before. Oh, I made them with a gift-o-matic.
Huh?
What? All of it? Must have been a lot of work. Maybe, but it was worth it. Just look at how happy everyone is. Even Hiroko might have warmed up to us a little more if she could have experienced this. I think that's a moot point. She'd never have allowed us to do something this frivolous in the first place. We've all been so disorganized lately. I've missed getting the whole group together like this. You were really worried about this, huh? You know, Aito. I think you'd make a great leader. Why don't you give it a try? Oh, no, I couldn't do that. Not when I have a record of selfishly running off and trying to do everything myself. You're making too much of that. Well, I'm still not very confident talking to people, let alone leading them. And my health isn't exactly reliable either. Putting someone like me in charge would be asking for trouble. I still think you're being too hard on yourself. But anyways... You did a great job setting this up. You and Gaku, of course. Thank you. It was really Gaku who did most of the work. I just got the ball rolling. Well, I shouldn't monopolize your time. Feel free to go mingle. He's right. You don't get together very much these days. You should make the most of it and see how everyone's doing. Come to think of it, Shoma seems like he had something on his mind earlier. Yeah, we're already going to talk to him. You don't have to remind me. Maybe I can get him to speak to me about it now.
Huh?
Hey, Shoma, do you have a minute? You want to talk to me? Alright, but you should adjust your expectations. Everything from sophisticated conversation to lowbrow humor goes right over my head. I'm told I can get frustrating. Never mind that. Looks like you had something to say when I spoke to you before. What's bothering you?
Huh?
It's okay. You can tell me. The truth is, I remember something. And while I can't be sure, I think it had something to do with why we're here. Oh? Do you know we were brought here, Shoma? Hi, by the way. I was eavesdropping. And before you say anything, I couldn't help it. My hearing's just that good. It's my curse. Hey guys, Shoma knows what we're really doing here. Darumi tried to shut her up, but the damage had been done. Within a few seconds, the rest of the group had gathered around us. What? You actually know why we're here, Shoma? For real? Yeah, for realsies. He said it himself. He just unlocked a repressed memory or something. You guys are gonna kill him. You remembered something important, yeah? Let's hear it. There's no point trying to hide it now, Shoma. Don't be afraid, just tell us what you know. Alright. Sorry for making this so difficult. Shoma took a deep breath and began mumbling an explanation. Last night I had a dream. A dream? I know what you're thinking, but it wasn't a normal dream. It was more like a memory. Even after I woke up, I was sure of it. It was something that actually happened. A dream that brought back an old memory. That sounds a lot like the dreams I've been having about Karu. What did the dream make you remember? Back at the residential complex, I spent some time in the hospital. It's weird I forgot about that until now. Anyways, it was a place called Kamakura General Hospital. Kamakura. Doesn't ring any bells.
I don't remember why I was checked in or how long I stayed, but I was definitely there. And while I was there, they put me in some kind of machine.
A machine?
Yeah, kind of a pod or a cylinder, just big enough to fit a person inside. Well, this doesn't sound familiar or anything. I don't see where this is going. The thing is, there are machines just like that one, right here at the school. Did he go into the revival machine? There's a room in here where the lights don't turn on, right?
The machine in my dream memory was just like the ones in there.
You mean the broken ones we couldn't get working?
Yes, those ones. That's what they put me inside at Kamakura. You were in a weird machine like that? And you're sure it was back at the complex, not here?
Uh,
What'd you do? What are those things even for? I don't really know. It's where my memory cut out.
Huh?
Really? That's it?
Ah.
I don't even remember why they put you in it. No, I don't. Sorry. So I'm guessing you don't know what the ones we have here do either. I'm sorry. I've tried, but I can't remember more details. Oh, what an intriguing mystery. Are you sure it wasn't just a really vivid dream, though? Dreams are weird like that. They can feel real, but in the end, they're just random information your brain tries to spin into something more coherent. Isn't it more likely your subconscious brought out the memory of the machines you've seen before? How can you say for sure that this hospital trip was a real memory? Did you really forget about something that important? Right, I'm sorry. It was probably just a dream. The hell? After all that? What about this Kamakura General Hospital? Probably just some random words I mistook for a name of a real place. Wait, Shoma, are you sure you want to write it off like that? Yes, it's fine. I'm always getting things wrong. Why should this time be any different? I mean, you'd think some of us would have heard that hospital too, if it was real, but it didn't sound familiar to me. Everyone, I'd like to offer my sincere apologies for getting your hopes up. It's bad enough I ruined the mood by bringing up a heavy subject like this, but then I couldn't even tell you anything useful. I'm gonna go hide under a rock like the bottom feeder I am. Please try to forget that any of this ever happened. Shuma finished his overly formal apology and retreated to the inside of the school. Shoma. Can we hit, what is it? Eco, whatever, on the back of the head, just like a light swat. Maybe like a medium swat. So, what was that all about? Ema, that's what it is. Just a misunderstanding, sister dearest. What do you know? You were really quick to cancel out his memories. Do you know something? Did that ring a bell to you? Is there something that you need to tell us? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he kinda hid stuff. That was a really quick cancellation of his thoughts. Interesting. Just a misunderstanding, sister dearest. No need to give his silly dreams a second thought. Silly dream? Is that really all it was? Not so sure. Now that that's settled, let's get back to the party. Who's ready for a taste of my world-famous Mariko marinade? Oh, now you're talking. Give me a triple bossa deluxe, animal style. My jaw's getting tired from eating so much solid food. We'll just have some marshmallow skewers. Come on, Takumi, let's go. Yeah, okay. And poor Shoma. We need to get his confidence up. I have no clue how to do that. The barbecue lasted the rest of the day, and long past sundown. By the end of it, we were stuffed. We could barely move. Eventually, we had to admit defeat and call it a night. I'm so full. I'll never even look at a burger again. Back in my room, I lay on my bed, feeling better than I had in a long time. Had I overindulged? Maybe. Would happy days like these become a distant memory the next time invaders attacked? Definitely. For now, I just want to enjoy it. Huh? Just then, something weird began to happen to me. Why do I feel so sleepy? Been considering the late hour, this wasn't normal. It was like someone had yanked out my power cord and left me suddenly devoid of energy. I wasn't just tired, I was practically paralyzed. Is it because I ate too much? But I don't think... Fire dude?
Hey, what's that you're reading?
Some old book I found in the library. It's got stuff about the world outside the complex in it.
The world outside? What's the point in reading about that?
There doesn't have to be a point to everything. I just think it's neat. Hey, Taki, did you know they have these things called seasons out there?
I told you not to call me that at school. It's embarrassing.
It gets colder or warmer or darker or lighter depending on the time of year, and it all goes around in a cycle.
So it keeps changing? I mean, that sounds like it'd be really annoying.
They've got rain, too. Water that falls right out of the sky. And sometimes it freezes and turns into something called sleet. Other times, the wind and the rain get really strong. They call that a storm. In some parts of the world, storms get so bad, they can even blow buildings over.
I can't even imagine that. The outside world sounds dangerous. It's a good thing we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Here in the complex, everything's nice and safe. And nothing ever changes.
You're so boring, Taki. Don't you ever get tired of knowing what's gonna happen all the time? Where's your sense of adventure?
Where's your sense of contrast?
You're the only one in our whole class who thinks like that.
So what? I'm free to like what I like, aren't I? And I think the outside world sounds really cool.
You're so weird.
No, we saw that, right? Her entire, like, existence was one color. She had white hair, her skin was, like, super pale, she had kind of pale-ish purple or pink eyes. Her shirt was white with, like, the same, like, pale purple or pink. I think even her pants were, like, a... You be quiet. Were, like, a grayish white color. The morning announcement eased me awake, but it took longer than usual for me to start moving around and thinking straight. Once I did, though, I realized something was wrong, and scrambled out of bed. Wait, did I hear that right? Or 24th day? No, that's wrong. Today's day 23, isn't it? Must be some mistake. Morning announcement had never been wrong before. What did this mean? Means we went into a full day food coma. That means we're gonna walk out and people are like, oh my god, you're awake. Whoa. Opened the door and froze in place, unsure for a moment what I was seeing. Drops of water were falling from above. Not just in one spot either. The sky was full of them. The drops themselves were tiny, but there were so many that the ground was soaking wet, giving an uncanny sheen. This must be that rain stuff Kyle told me about that time. I don't see what's so great about it. Now I can't go outdoors without getting wet and cold. I'd better make a break for it and get inside, quick. Let's go back inside. Let's just go back into our door. Nothing to do right now. Yep. Shoma, what are you doing out here? Gonna catch a cold You're going to catch a cold in this. Oh, Takumi, I'm glad you're okay. Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? I've seen some of the others today, but none of you came out of your rooms at all yesterday. So there was something in the meats. Definitely. None of us? Not for a whole day? Yeah, I went to the cafeteria in the morning, but no one else was there. I thought you'd probably make plans without me, so I went back to my room for a while. Stayed there until I got hungry, but the school seemed quieter than usual. I didn't see anyone for the rest of the day. I was worried something was wrong, but since I'm so useless, I couldn't really do anything about it. Wait, so the 24th day for the morning announcements wasn't a mistake? Hey, you guys! We got trouble. Big trouble. Yeah, I just heard about it myself. We slept through the entire day yesterday. It's worse than that. We got a real shit show on our hands. Huh? I'll explain later. Just meet me in the cafeteria. Gotta go tell the others. Okay, I'll see you there. Come on, Shoma, we're gonna sprint down the stairs. And with the rain, someone's probably going to slip down the stairs too. Takamara tore her way towards the dorm rooms, scattering rainwater on every side. Yeah, that's... I did as he asked and made my way to the cafeteria. Is she back? Oh! What could have happened? What's the big problem? The fridge is open. Wait, that's... I can smell burning. Why is the refrigerator covered in ash? No way! No way, I don't believe this. I checked that the coals had gone out before I put the grill away. There's no way they could have caught fire again. Looks to me like you didn't check thoroughly enough. Fire safety's top priority for all kitchen staff. They drilled that into me at every place I worked. Even the dive bars. It's not wrong, I don't... Hey, how bad is the damage? How much did we lose? It's not good news. We lost everything. The last bit of food we had stored away has been burned to a crisp. Everything? Thanks to the sprinklers, the fire didn't spread, but it started inside the refrigerator. There's no saving any of it. So then, we had to make it through the next 76 days without food. Quite the inconvenience. An inconvenience? We're gonna starve to death. But we're immortal here, remember? Death holds no dominion over us. We can just keep starving and getting brought back, and over, no food required. That's a fate worse than death. More importantly, how did the fire start? Inside the refrigerator of all places. I haven't figured that out yet. It seems like it happened yesterday while we were all sleeping. It's strange in itself, though, isn't it? How could we all sleep through the whole day? Not everyone. Shoma, you were awake yesterday. Yeah, I was, but I didn't notice any smoke or fire. That's not what I meant. I'm saying you're the one who did this. Shoma wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? Yeah, he'd be screwing himself over just as much as the rest of us. Okay, I may not know his motive yet, but you can't deny he had the opportunity. He's the only one who could have done it. Baku's right. I can't help but attract disdain and suspicion wherever I go. So it's only natural you'd accuse me. Or there are other characters that I know exist, but we have not seen yet. Could be one of them. They could be popping in. I don't mind if you want to consider me the culprit. I'll accept any kind of punishment you want to give me. You can't just take the rap when you didn't do it. We won't solve anything that way. Maybe we should consider why Mr. Ginzaki was the only one awake yesterday. He was the only one who didn't eat anything at the barbecue. Maybe that has something to do with it? Huh? It could have been that the food or the drink... Could have been the food or the drink. But if someone spiked it with some kind of sedative, that would account for why we all slept so long, and Shoma didn't. Where would any of us get a sedative? Who knows? You really think someone put something in our food? Maybe. Aikaku, fess up. You're the only one who prepared food. You had some kind of secret ingredient to that special marinade of yours? Hey! Wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? Can't just accuse someone without supplying a motive. Perhaps you did it without knowing it. Sedatives could have been in the ingredients from the start. Why would there be drugs in our food? Sir might have put it in there in case anyone stepped out of line and he needed a way to subdue them. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Sounds like just the kind of thing he would do. Put the stuff without knowing it was spiked. and got put to sleep that way. Glad we all agree. Case closed. And how do you explain the fire? I know it wasn't the grill that caused it. That's the one thing I'm 100% sure of.
Huh?
Maybe knock that down to 99%. Or like 90%, because if something else sparked, that spark could have hit the coals in the grill. By the way, why would you leave the coals in the grill? Like, you have, I'm assuming, a bag for the coals. Just put them back. Can you tell I've never grilled? But if there's a spark, it could have fell into the grill, lit the things back on fire. In that case, someone must have started deliberately. I agree, but I don't think any of us could be responsible. Not when the lack of food will also harm the culprit. Are you sure about that? Don't forget, there's someone here who's done plenty of self-destructive stuff already. Why do you keep trying to out yourself as a culprit? The sob that offered Siri and disappeared Mistress Hiriko obviously didn't care about consequences. Whoever they are, they could have done this too. You don't believe that. You're just trying to make everyone paranoid and make this more like one of your sick killing game fantasies. You noticed? If it wasn't an accident or one of us, that only leaves the invaders. Wait, could it be that? Let's shelve this discussion for now. We have more important things. We do? Yes, like staying alive now that the food's gone. You heard the man? Everyone cut off a leg and chow down. I mean, we need to find replacement food sources. Some of us can search the school, but I also want us to form teams and look beyond the wall. We might find some canned food or something in the city ruins. You know what? It's not a bad idea. There's gotta be something we can eat out there. Are invaders edible? Do you think? Ew, gross. I'd rather starve than eat those things. Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I want you to stay at the school grounds. Can't risk you getting attacked when you can't fight back. Okay. Alright, but don't expect too much from me. I have trouble even finding my shoes in the morning, and I sleep in them. You know, at this point I feel like we need to, like... I feel like there's more to this. Is he okay? Does he need, like, medical help of some form? I feel like a psychologist wouldn't be enough for this. The rest of us will split into two groups and search the area outside the firewall. Takumi, can you go with Tsubasa and Gaku? Takamaru, Darumi, and I will take the other side. Sure, sounds good. He took decisive action and got everyone organized in just a few minutes. That really would make a good leader. If everyone's ready, we should get started right away. Yeah, let's do this. Oh man, it's not gonna be over if we can't find anything. Don't worry, there's all kinds of stuff in those ruins. Bound to turn up something useful. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Move out! And a dash for the entrance hall. This seems like a bad decision. Wait, before we leave, I think I should tell the others about it. Keep our fire friend to ourselves for now. I don't know if they'll believe me or not, but it has appeared enough times that I know it's not just a dream or a coincidence. There's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here. Everyone has a right to know.
Hey!
Hey, guys, there's something I need to get off my chest. That got their attention. Now that I've taken the first step, I have no choice but to go on. I told everyone about the strange apparition I'd seen. About the boy made of undying flames who somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as I expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy. So you're saying the school is haunted? I didn't even go there. Invaders are bad enough. I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that. I don't think it was really a ghost, but I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may have been solid, but... It may not have been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence.
Hey!
It seemed to be intelligent, too. It's trying to communicate with me.
Huh?
But what was it? Some kind of invader or something? Can't say for sure, but if it is, might be the one responsible for destroying our food supply and getting rid of Sire. And Hiriko, too. I don't... What's wrong? Oh, sorry, the idea that we have an enemy inside the school is... It's a lot to process. I bet it's a shapeshifter sent to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. Could be any of us. I told you to knock that off. We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now. Yeah, guess you're right. Sheesh. I'm gonna save the scary stories for after we got back. I won't be able to think about anything else now. Maybe I could have picked my timing better. Alright, let's head out. Who do I have on my team again? I hope I have a motorcycle. I don't really care who else I have. As long as I have a motorcycle with me, I should be good. So what now? Should we just walk around and hope... and hope we find something useful? Yeah, I guess. Sheesh. Why did our first rainy day have to be today? My clothes are getting all damp and heavy. That's it? Alright. Oh, I got possibly the worst team I could. Damn. Alright, it's probably built for this, right? They probably have it set up to
Just
work
watch
for
me.
these groupings.
Mow 'em down! I've got this.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, they have them set up for this, alright. That's at
Let's
least
roll.
manageable then. We have
Leave
two
it to me.
pieces left, so let's... Oh, does she not get the exhaustion? I mean, I guess she is in a car. So it'd make not a lot of sense to give her exhaustion.
Ready
Let's
when
just
don't try to stop me.
knock as low as I can.
Ow! Ow! I'm taking the
Alright,
wheel.
and then
How's
just delete that guy.
We did. I'm good whenever.
And then delete this
Watch
guy. And that's it.
Yes!
Alright, sticky tree sap. Now we head up here and get some singing, apparently. We get a speaker. Alright.
I'll take that.
There's a working speaker out here. Alright, whatever works, I guess.
This storm is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
Yeah, it's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me off my feet.
Let's find a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow over if we just wait a while.
Sounds
There we
good.
go.
Let's go.
This feels like somewhere a bunch of invaders will be. Nope, just someone else. Oh, is this the... What are you on about? You know something. I'm gonna figure out. Huh? Where am I? When I came to, I was in a place I didn't recognize. Wasn't sure how I got there or how long I'd been unconscious. What is this place? I couldn't have fallen asleep in that storm, so what am I doing here? My throat was dry and there was a dull ache in the back of my head. Couldn't summon enough energy to stand up. Eventually, I managed to move my neck and glance around. Can't say I liked what I saw. Tsubasa and Gaku were gone. Somehow, I'd been left all alone in this strange place. What happened to the others? Probably looking for me. I need to go back. Back to the academy. But how? I'm on my own here. I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy. Without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. Tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. And just like that, I started to drift off again. My consciousness faded. I became aware of movement somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. Oh, it's that thing! I don't remember what it's called. But it was like the second in command or something. Huh? Is that... Sirei? It's not Sirei, but we definitely got a close-up of its face. We about to be introduced to some little rebel group. Group that was basically kicked out of the academy or something. Oh, we're back. Huh? Where am I this time? Sabin realized I was in bed. A bed in room. Room I knew all too well. So I thought at first. Something wasn't right though. This isn't my room. I was struggling to make sense of everything. There was a click. The door to the room opened. Just like that, I came face to face with my unlikely savior. So weird looking, but in like a kind of cute way. I don't know, it looks like it would be one of those like squishy stress toy thingies. You probably either you know what I'm talking about or you don't. I don't know how to explain it any other way.
Ah, feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
Is that the same voice actor or actress as Shinigami had? Am I about to look up if this is the same voice actress that Shinigami has? Yes, I am. I probably should learn what this thing is called first. As the little gray blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Sirei. Who are you? Indeed, I'm often told we look alike. But it's as you say, I am not the Honorable Sirei. Likewise, this is not your room back at Last Defense Academy. This is in fact, second to last Defense Academy. Honorable Sirei? Second to last? You are from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor? You could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. Aye. But I was surprised when I found you. Never expected to see one of our soldiers collapsed out in the wilderness.
Huh?
You mean you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picks up any unidentified readings in the vicinity, so I tootled off to investigate. When I found you, young man, face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the academy. Lickety-split. Guess I must have passed out during the storm. Still understand how that happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? I mean, you hit your head. on a pipe. Maybe it'll come back to me later. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept so long. You called this the second to last defense academy, didn't you? What is this place and who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question to ask you, soldier. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. That probably does actually seem pretty good. They were only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. Felt like I hadn't eaten in days. My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shoveled the onigiri. I just shoveled in onigiri after onigiri, desperate to sate my hunger. It does my heart good to see a young'un enjoying their food so. But I imagine you'll want to know more about this place. I'd love to introduce you to the others as well. Huh? What others? The other students of this academy, dear boy. They're currently engaged in training exercise in the gymnasium. What say we continue this conversation there? First, can we learn your name so I can look up if you are the same voice actor that I think this is? I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find your way out without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. Does this mean we have a second area we get to leave? It's gonna be fun. That said, the strange creature hurried away, his stubby little legs a blur beneath him. There's another academy? Like a second campus? It even has students to protect it, just like ours. Why would they set things up like this, though? I don't understand any of this. I guess I should head to the gym. Maybe I'll get some answers. Alright. Why does this actually look nicer than... It might just be that... Like, it looks like these spaces are bigger, almost. I don't know. It looks nicer, in a way. But I do not think our fire guy is here, so... Walking through the school hallways gave me major deja vu. It was similar to Last Defense Academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. The disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling. Shoot, where was I going? I don't get to use the map. It's fair. I know where I'm going. I probably walked past it. As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me.
Huh? Who? Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man. You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up. Huh? Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I'd never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
You should meet my friend Dairumi.
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
2 days? I was out that long?
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Being the most high-born member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me. So
Who's the
it's
pumpkin
me
person?
you should be thanking. Go on, do it. Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide. I demand proper gratitude.
You
Why
should
would
meet my
save
friend
life just to
Dairumi.
make me kill myself.
I think Dairumi would love this place.
Now, young miss, you mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Who's gonna tell him?
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori. She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior. You may find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. Same here.
She has a cat mouth. She has like the... Gotta stop the autoplay. She has like the... I wish that I could show my mouse on screen, but it doesn't even show up on my end. But she has like the way that the mouths are and stuff. The cats. And... Is it? Never mind. She has the exact reverse of that. That's what I'm seeing. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
Getting whacked in the back of the head with a crowbar.
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine.
Oh, God.
As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like. Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. Migraine! Migraine!
God.
In the end,
Is that why
you'll
we
be
got
naught but a
onigiri?
skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies' panties.
Is that a One Piece reference? What panties have to do with this?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
It's not a rare, incurable disease? Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
As you can see, Kiyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking, but her heart is in the right place.
That's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch.
Moving on, this is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine, upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history. So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
Hey, how's it going?
You're an assassin?
Yeah, it's the family business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, experimented on.
Yeah, I said it before, I'll say it again. I think you'd probably get along with Dairumi.
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do.
Oh, never mind.
We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal.
Nope, never mind again. Yeah, no, you would probably be great friends with Dairumi.
I can't stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
They're perfect for each other. Can we bring him back with us and just go, Dairumi, we got you a gift. Now don't try to kill any of us, okay? They would both kill us all.
What? Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level. The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment. Killing without love just leaves me empty. And everyone's unique, you know? Why should their deaths be any different? Like, right now I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting, poisoning, suffocation. Which one would bring out the best in you?
You know what, actually, how about instead if we bring him back with us to give him to Dairumi, how about we bring Dairumi to here and let them have a bigger campus to themselves where we aren't going to die. Because if we brought him with us, I think everyone in that academy might die.
This is why I love meeting new people. Just for the record though, this is purely hypothetical. I'd never go that far with someone I just met.
Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I'd want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not a style many people can pull.
Huh?
So, what are you gonna do now, Takumi? Huh? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bath or anything like that, but I don't know where you get such an idea. I mean, if I'm gonna sneak peek at your body, I want to be a lot more exposed than that. You feel me? Nothing about what he said made me want to stay. Naturally, it would be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place, and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? Do you have the capability to do that? You mean I can get back to Blast Defense Academy from here? Yes, indeed. By using a certain transport method, we can be there in less than a day. What transfer method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked in our garage. What, like an actual bus? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for us all to travel further afield for special missions like this. That was meant to be classified information. Can't say anything around you, can I? Just gonna ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know how I feel right now. Worried about the others, of course, but this would mean leaving her, too. I can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? Oh, right, thanks. That'd be a big help. Isn't that taking hospitality too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this funny page's reject and his goofball friends? Which coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part. Or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? Losing the Honorable Siri will be a considerable blow to the war effort. Means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. You mean Siri was the one in charge of everything before? I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's just not going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late in the day for that. We'll need some time to get supplies packed together too. Let's set our departure for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Sumino? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nezumi some more before then. I need to be sure about whether she's Kara or not. Won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Kara again. Now... Hey, peasant! Take those filthy eyes of yours off Nozumi. Huh? I see the way you're looking at her. The way your gaze roams up and down her legs is painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing about all the indecent things you want to do to her, aren't you? Pervert, degenerate, archmage of the immorality. What? No, of course not. You'd better lock your door tonight, Nozumi. You wouldn't want this leech casting his splooge spell on you. I can stand guard for you. I will cleft this miscreant in twain at the first sign of trouble. Well, this stinks. Don't sweat it, man. You know girls love threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? Maybe after you can come back to my room and I'll demonstrate some of my favorite give you a relaxing massage.
Hey!
I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk to Nezumi, I'd want to be alone. Took some food back to my room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. Do we get free time? Do we get to actually talk to these people? No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there's only one thing on my mind. Zumi. The resemblance was uncanny. She and Kara could be twins. No, it went even beyond that. Apart from their hairstyles, their appearance, speech, and body language were exactly the same. Couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world wouldn't convince me otherwise. And again, Nozumi is so calm and stoic. Kaowa would probably be freaking out if she were here. And if she really were Kaowa, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? Can't let it end like this. Can't just leave without finding out the truth. Be sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It's time for action. I have to clear this up, or I'll have it hanging over me. To talk to her. Alone. If I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I can always come back with a revive-o-matic anyway. Alright, let's do this. See what Nozumi has to say. Maybe not. Alright. Here I go. Mustering up the courage, I made my way towards the door. Right as my hand fell on the doorknob. What? An alarm? There's no doubt about it. It was the same blaring siren that flashed lights I'd seen and heard so many times before. Enemy attack? The invaders are coming.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Suddenly, I was in fight-or-flight mode. My heart was racing, my blood was pumping. My whole body was trembling. I threw open the door and dashed outside. Oh, I know I said I wanted some time alone with Nozumi, but this was hardly the time or the place. Are you going to fight with us, Takumi? Huh? Kind of ran out of the room without thinking, but yeah, of course. Can't just stand around and do nothing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Our attacks have been getting worse lately. Will you be fighting too, Nozumi? Huh? Well, yes, naturally. That's the reason I'm here, after all. It's up to all of us to fight, to keep humanity safe. Kao is more timid than most people. A real scaredy cat. She'd go out of her way to avoid any kind of conflict. Even in a place like this, with so much on the line. she'd never have chosen violence so easily. Calling it the natural thing to do, that's something she'd never said. You okay? You look a little pale. I'm fine. It's embarrassing to admit this, but never liked sirens ever since I was little.
I don't like sirens.
But I have to get over it. This is no time to freak out. Sumi raised both hands and gave her cheeks a light slap. Okay, this should do it. You sure you'll be alright? Yeah, don't worry about it. Besides, the others are probably in the war room already. We shouldn't keep them waiting. You're right. Let's go. Without another word, Nozumi and I head to the war room. My goodness! Good gracious! Another enemy attack! Everyone remain calm! You're the one who needs to calm down. Forgive me, we've barely had any time to recover since the last one. I'll be counting on you to do your best out there. That includes you too, Mr. Sumino. Before we start, I just want to check. Can you revive-o-magically me back if I die out there? Oh, yes, the DNA records are shared between the two schools. It'll work for any student from either academy. Same goes for the ones in the main campus. Okay, good. Looks like this could be a tough one. There's a lot of invaders out there. No wall to keep them out. Our weaker defenses make us an easier target. They're even more aggressive about attacking us than they are at Last Defense Academy. Time for another round of meaningless killing. You're breaking my heart here. Don't let that discourage you. Tokyo Residential Complex is depending on us. Nico, I'll be expecting something sweet when the battle's over. Have it ready by the time we get back.
As you wish.
Kashiwa mochi and kombucha tea for me, please. You're such an old lady, Kiyoshika. Why don't you try some Maritosi for a change? Mary what? Oh, you never heard of Maritosi? How out of touch can you be? What a freak. Of course I know it. I've gazed upon them many times. Window shopping is for cheapskates. You can't assess a pastry's worth just from looking at it. Break it up, you two. We can try a bunch of different snacks together later. First, we have to deal with the invaders and make sure we'll still have a school to come back to. Don't worry. We can do it if we try. I guarantee it.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it. Well then, I suppose we should get started. Defensive battle, initiate!
Actually gonna skip it this time. Alright. Ooh. Alright, time to figure out what everyone does.
Ready to begin? Miss Kirifuji, is your artificial class armor working all right? Yes, no problems here.
Oh, she doesn't have actual class armor.
Artificial class armor?
Yes, it's a long story, but mine is a little different from yours.
Different how?
Alright. Let's see what we're working with. No,
I can't wait.
Let's go back to you. You seem to have some kind of potential.
I'm exhausted.
Alright. I can work with this.
I've still got some kills.
Wait,
I'm not finished yet.
Already? I want to see it.
I'm not going down alone. Such a gorgeous scene.
Oh, we got 3 AP from that. Alright,
I'll
now
take care of this.
let's get another turret and bring it over here. I want to place it like here. I can place it on top of something? Yes. Never mind, I can't. I'm being taunted. Alright, let's just place it here, I guess.
Unsightly beast.
What is your...
Make way.
Oh, you just throw some pumpkins. That's... Alright, I think what I want to start with is I want to take out these.
Ready when you are.
And go again, move forward, and take that out. Which leaves us with 2 more things.
Onward.
Use that to kill it.
My apologies.
We have 1 more that's right here, and I could just kind of do that. Alright,
Back to the front line.
I forgot there's usually more than 1 wave.
Looking good, Takumi. You're quite the seasoned fighter, huh? You've been doing this long?
Probably not as long as you guys.
Besides, if we're talking seasoned fighters, she acts like these battles are something routine, almost normal. Maybe it's the weird armor, but the way she moves is just so detached, so emotionless. Is she a robot? Kara I knew never acted like that. Not in a million years. Guess I really was...
Look sharp, everyone! The next wave is on its way! According to these readings, they're strong. I think they have a commander with them.
Oh, right. Alright. Let's kill this thing. Never mind, we're just gonna die.
Oh, for the love of murder. Something tells me this one's not gonna go down easy.
It's a different commander than the one that took Moko away. Its malice positively chokes the air. The holy Jumanji sword yearns to be set loose on it.
Ugh, what a vulgar little abomination, standing there so defiantly. Don't you know who I am? You are in the presence of an old Suzuki. Get on your knees and show some respect.
Keep it up, everybody! You must not let the Academy fall!
Got it. Let's do this.
Alright. Do we get to keep our turrets? Does not look like it.
That commander's high agility makes it tricky to catch. Miss Osuzuki's traps would of course work, but defensive devices could be effective as well. You should try them out.
Oh, I can use strategic. That's a thing? Cool, I'm gonna ignore that.
Good to go. Take that! All right.
You know what? I have my
Let's
special.
do
Let's do that. And that's gonna do
Gotcha.
a bit of range damage. And we have 7 AP to work with right now.
Let's get to the killing.
You are going to have some fun, aren't you? Alright, let's do this.
Does this do it for you? I'm good to go.
Let's do that.
Stinks, doesn't it?
That's doing no damage.
I can't wait.
So my mage, just gonna take that.
I'm good to go.
And then turn and 0
I can't wait.
damage.
How about this? I'm good to go. Experiment time.
No, does
Let's
this kill?
get to the killing.
It's inflicts stun and stun, no stun. Stun. Alright, so there are 2 characters with stun. I feel like it would be a good idea to not use, especially
I
right
can't
now.
wait. Stinks, doesn't it?
Alright. I've lowered its health. Hopefully, as it moves, it should set off the bombs. Oh, that sets it off on us too. But wow, it does nothing. This is such a weak character.
I'm good to go.
This is such a weak enemy.
I can't wait. Experiment time.
And let's finish
Let's
it
get
off
to the
with
killing.
that.
I'll kill them all.
Does that finish it off? Yes. Yes, it does.
I'd like to see them try
Oh,
that
great, we're on
again.
wave 3 now, aren't we? Thought we'd be done. Oh, wait, we're on this. Forgot about this. I'm gonna give it to the person that's probably the worst to give it to. Some people cannot deal with flow. Okay, I was not going to give it to her. I'm giving it to him.
I'll do it.
What if the invaders are the people that were taken prisoner? Or like the people that are taken
How
prisoner get
precious.
turned into invaders? Alright. I have no clue how much use I'm actually going to get out of that, but... Yeah. Amazing! Absolutely marvelous! Splendid work! I forgot to turn that off. Thank you for your efforts, second to last command... Second to last command... Thank you for your efforts. Second to last Defense Academy will stand firm for another day, and you saved my bacon too. Yes, we should be safe for now. Oh, please. I didn't even have to use 1/3 of my full power. And this isn't even my final form. I still have 8 transformations left. Pop quiz, Kirishika. If I use 2/3 of my full power, how many transformations would I have left? Let me see. 1/3 is 8. 3 times 8 is 21, then... How sweet it is to watch country bumpkins struggling with basic arithmetic. I am not a bumpkin. Math just happens to be my worst subject. Now then, I'd say you deserve a victory party after such an intense battle. How about that Narutozo I promised you? Yes, yes, a Narutozo party for my little superstars. Let's go. Right. Let's get back to the school and... Oh no. Next moment the air around us seemed to warp and pulse.
Kurukuzo Parupigu Armory. Dimoron 2. Evone Duke!
Why must you be like this? He looks so good in the background. Alright. Oh shit.
Another
Okay.
commander? How did it get here so fast?
Brace yourselves, everyone!
I'm not allowed to finish this thing, am I? Like, oh yeah, we're almost done with this. Nope, more. I know it's not what it said, but it sounded like it just said fuck. Which, yeah, relatable.
That thing's power is off the charts. I've never seen an invader this strong before. Don't underestimate it, whatever you do. There's no telling how dangerous it could be.
Alright. I feel like this doesn't go all out, but what's the catch? What's the strongest attack here? Actually, I know what I need to do. I need to make a turret, and I need to put it, like... Sure, you know what? Here. Fine. What?
It's charging up an attack! It's going to be a big one!
What do you mean 99 shields?
Take it out! Post haste!
What do you mean? 97. Alright, you know what? You are not going to be helping me. Slash it, that does 2. How much time do we have?
Time for me to move.
1.
This is it.
This can't be happening. We couldn't even scratch it.
I'm not even mad. I'm pretty sure there was literally nothing I could do there.
Tell me about it. I haven't struck out this bad since my last speed dating session.
Such power seems impossible.
Why isn't it finishing us off?
Maybe it knows we can just come back. Or maybe we're not even worth its time anymore.
We can't give up. We have to stop it.
I have a feeling we're about to take all of
Nozomi,
these back with us.
It's too
Like
strong.
all of them are just gonna come
You'd
back
only
with
be
us now.
throwing your life away, and you're the only one of us who can't be brought back.
Never mind about me. What about humanity? If that thing gets into the defense room...
How are things going out there, troops?
Not good, Nigo. We're still alive, but barely hanging on.
That new commander just entered the school. We couldn't stop it. It's only a matter of time before it reaches the defense room.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Give it up! We don't stand a chance against a monster like that!
Any ideas, Nigo? If you've got some kind of last resort up your sleeve, now'd be the time to use it.
Just run.
Huh?
We can't give up. We're the only ones who can...
It's quite all right, Miss Kirifuji. You see, the defense room
Oh my god, it's a
at
decoy,
this
isn't it?
academy is empty.
It's a decoy.
Huh? What do you mean, empty?
I'm sorry for deceiving you all this time, but it was imperative that you believed the stakes here were genuine. It was a necessary evil to help our plan succeed.
You lied to us? Then what are we even doing here? Explain yourself!
That's why you're
Second
second to
last
last.
Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Last Defense Academy?
We always intended for you to go there and join the others eventually. That's what the school bus is for. We're just moving that schedule forward a little. Now, get on the bus and get out of here. You must protect what's in the defense room. The real one. You are humanity's last hope. Never forget that.
What about you, Nigo?
I shall play my part to the very end. I can't very well let this creature catch wind of the plan.
But what are you going to do?
To tell you the truth, I worry about how Last Defense Academy will fare without the Honorable Sire to guide you. But I know you'll be all right in the end. I have complete confidence in you.
That
It's
makes one
been
of us.
an honor to serve with all of you. Go now and fulfill your true mission.
Nigo!
This is where we part. You, I, and second to last Defense Academy. Fare you well.
Thank you for watching. If you liked it, stick around, watch more, join the Discord, all of that. If not, I don't know why you're still here, but you have more patience than I do. Either way, ciao!